Hey there, it's Erin with Time Saving Templates, and in today's video, I'm going to be going over an example of how to use one of our templates here. So this template we're going over today is estimating rental property return on investment, and this is a 5-year analysis, or it's set up to review the return on investment over 5 years. So let me open up the file. So the way this works, there's a bunch of tabs at the bottom, and the gray cells are going to be formulas. So right now everything is linking to the other tabs except for the green cells, which you can enter in your different costs, the estimated value, and principal reductions and that sort of thing. But what we have here is the years 1 through 5. This is where you're going to enter the actual rental income and expenses. So this is the piece that is very similar to the landlord template. With the landlord template, we have a tab for each rental property, and it's used to track 1 year at a time. Of course, you can always save different copies of the file to use for different years. So the summary page is here, and then the graphs, but I'm going to go ahead and enter some sample data, and then that will make a whole lot more sense when we get our graphs and summary page populated. But the first thing here at the top is you can enter the year. So if I'm going back 5 years, well, right now it's January 2025, but if I want to say year one, starting at 2022, and then so you can enter the years here: 2023, 2024, and then year 4 would be 2025, which we just started. So there really wouldn't be a whole lot to enter here yet, but you get the idea. You can update it how you need to. Okay, so let me enter some sample data really quick. Okay, so that's just a few expenses and rental incomes that I entered. You could obviously add more to the description or notes or customer name and that sort of thing. To see how it looks in our summary, we would have the monthly summary is going to total up, rental income and expenses. The expenses summary is going to total for us, and this also to the main summary page here. And yeah, the years have updated here. Let me just add some information for a couple of the other years. And there also something to note, we have the standard expenses all tab. Here you can select the year and then select the expense category. Say we have management fees and they're every month. So we're just going to enter it's $100 a month, and then it populates into all 12 months. Now, if there's a change, say the rate increases to 150 on, and we would select which month, and then for the month of August, it'll start. Okay, so that's another way to enter expenses and assign it to a year to see how much you paid for different things across the years. That will pull into here. So that 1450 in management fees that we entered here pulls into the year 2022. It pulls into this column. So it's all getting linked and added up in here. So now let's look at our rental analysis template. We probably need to enter a estimated value or sale price. Okay. And then it's going to calculate based on year 1, 2, and 3. We're seeing an increase in rental income. And most of the expenses, I guess, were entered in that first year because of the management fee. We only entered it in 2022. So to make it even, we could put in all three, 150. Probably it's increasing every year, just like everything else does. So with the increase, we're going to have higher expenses, total expenses here. And then now that's pulling through to our summary page. That's also keeping track of the grand total. Cash flow negative for the first year and then getting into the positive. And some of these different statistics are, I could probably go into more detail in another video. These formulas are unlocked, so you can double click and edit or change things that you need to. And then for the graphs that come in after that, oh, they auto populated. So this is showing annual gross income, annual net revenue. Of course, 2025 is not happened yet. So I guess you'd want to do, maybe if you only want to show the years completed, you could put 2024 in this spot. And then this chart's going to show rental income against management fees. You can choose which categories you want to see in this chart based on what we have entered here. So the top 5 categories, you can change this. My category, okay, it's zeroed out because there was nothing's been entered for my category, but all you have to do for these categories, including the ones down here, is update it on the summary tab. If you update it on the summary tab, now it's going to update in the yearly tabs where you enter this information. And then now you'll see my category, my category is an option in the drop down lists in all the tabs. So that gets updated when you put that in the summary tab. So that's linked. So you can choose which 5 you want in that chart. And then these are going to be the ones that we're adding up: cable, electricity, internet, for the utilities total. And then you have all other expenses will be added up here. So just another way to review and kind of analyze your situation. Then we'll have, for each year, there's going to be a chart showing rental income and expenses. So that's a new addition that we didn't have in some of the other templates. So I hope that helps. We also added in the rental analysis template, which is not really connected to the other tabs, but this is to review if you have 3 potential properties and you're looking to compare which one you think would be the better investment. You can enter some information here and try to see if that will help in making any decisions. So I hope that helps explain how to use this template, and I may be back with more information on some of these stats in here. I know I went over it pretty fast, but if you are interested in using that template, you can find it. I'll link to it in the description, but you can also find it here at timesavingtemplates.com and go to the shop in the property management tab, and there you'll see all the different rental property templates that we have, including this estimating rental property return on investment. And don't forget, we also have some free resources. If you want to start with the free one, we have a less complicated template, the property improvement template. That's for just tracking expenses for a property that you're renovating or improving. So you can find that at timesavingtemplates.com/free resources in the rental property management tab. And then we also have a free guide to get you started with Excel if this is new to you. And if you enjoyed the video, please like and subscribe. And until next time, don't forget that I am here to help you streamline and save time when it comes to using your Excel spreadsheets. Thanks.